Hello everyone, it's me Pavlo and I've got for you a kawaii daily dose of Ukrainian accent. Today we are going to talk about a new interesting model by Hidizs named My Lin. Hidizs took their popular model MS2 Pro. It's a hybrid with single dynamic and single balanced armature and retuned them towards more warm, engaging and emotional sound. And they added unusual design, unusual for them of course, and named this model My Lin. If everything will go according to plan, this video will be out a bit in advance. Model is launching on 12th of May on their official site. I will add links to the description under this video. Their retail price will be $120, but after the launch, first 100 people will be able to get them for $90, and for some time they will be available with discount for $100, which is pretty exciting, taking into account that Hidizs usually release really strong models in terms of design and sound. But let's check My Lin out and have a closer look. As you can see, package is a noticeable huge deviation from Hidizs' traditional approach. Instead of really minimalistic polygraphy and black cardboard, we are getting white cardboard and anime girl, and by Hidizs' words, it's lean emotional embodiment of the company's sound. But in my opinion, we can just call it mascot. But what remains unchanged and what I really like, on the back side you can see chibi version of Lin and also really detailed list of technical specifications, package content, features and other technical stuff, which is good. So company remember what is the main thing here. Inside you're getting main content here. Everything, as you can see, is really nicely laid out. So earphones themselves, tuning filters, and two sets of different tips. Then underneath you're getting plastic stand figurine, then set of stickers, then cloth for wiping something, probably earphones, but maybe something else. Stand for that plastic figurine, and nice leather pouch with stock cable. I've got Pentagon version here, but you can select 3.5mm or Pentagon. And actually I'm a huge fan of these bags. They are pretty convenient. So despite I'm not a fan of this anime trend in the earphones that we see for a few years already, probably there is a target audience for that, and besides all that stickers and figurines, accessory set is still pretty good. Earphones looks great. They are made of pretty solid metal. They have slightly higher than average weight, but it doesn't impact wearing comfort. Probably some issues you can have with this angle. So I didn't have any, and in my ears they fit really well, but probably in some cases it can be a bit uncomfortable. But for me, they sit really reliably thanks to everything well rounded here. Build quality is also great, really nice attractive faceplate with some carbon-like texture, and you can see also pretty solid vent hole, but still they offer about average sound isolation. Nozzles are unscrewable. Traditionally for Hidizs you can replace them to tweak the sound, and you can see the balanced armature driver inside of the spout, so it's traditional hybrid with dynamic driver sitting behind the balanced armature. And cable is made replaceable. They decided to make anything not recessed or raised or something like that, so absolutely classical 2-pin socket with a bit unusual connector. You can see it's angled by really slight angle. They fitting well, and stock cable is nice. Good ear hooks, soft cable, traditional design with tube-like insulation. We can see it many times. pretty thick insulation, I must admit, but despite this, microphonic effect is low. It goes to the splitter with chin slider and then goes braided down to the regular connector. So overall, I'd say that build quality and design are pretty nice. Traditionally for Hidizs, you getting 3 pair of tuning filters with a pretty familiar promise. Balanced one, a bit more trebly and a bit more bassy. They don't change sound drastically, but still their impact is pretty noticeable, as well as difference between tips. Usually I'm going with the mid option, but this time Hidizs decided to go towards warmer and more fun sounding, and made high frequencies bit more relaxed and a bit less energetic than in predecessor of this model, MS2 Pro. So I decided to balance this a little bit and go with treble head white filters. So description of the sound will be with this set of filters, because my preference is a bit more balanced sound signature. If we getting big and warm bass like with these headphones, I prefer to balance it with high frequencies. So bass goes to maximum depth, and this time Hidizs decided to sacrifice speed a little bit to give you a bit more additional weight. So bass is really pleasant, it's big, and you can make it bigger with filters and tips, so you can push really lot of bass from it. Punch is nice, but it's not focused on mainly on speed. It's also about the weight and giving that warm saturation. Amount of small nuances is not maximum, but pretty pleasant. Texturing is good, but low frequencies don't try to be super fast. Anyway, bass is nicely controlled, but of course on many tracks it will still highlight lower mids with its weight. And first example, it's Christian Scott, Spy Boy, Flag Boy. Really nice instrumental part here with a lot of pleasant bass, and these earphones deliver it really saturated and really forward. And Diesel Power by the Prodigy, really great showcase of such tuning, powerful bassline and clean mid frequencies that builds a nice contrast. Mids here are textbook example of hybrid model with big fun bass and warm coloration. Mids themselves are represented by a pretty capable balanced armature driver, and when they played by themselves, you getting really nice detalization without excessive focus on the micro contrast, but with good technicalities and resolution. But also on the bottom we have a pretty big and solid bass, so we're getting noticeable amount of warmth on the lower mid frequencies. With some tracks it sounds really great because you're getting additional body for the male vocal. For some instruments you're getting a bit more warm and relaxed presentation, but for some genres like fast brutal metal, for example, it means that you're losing a bit of detalization on the lower mids, or actually you're not losing them, they are present, but they are a bit hidden behind the bass which is dominating, and your bass guitars will be a bit overwhelming in some cases. But in many other cases, it's quite the opposite effect. You're getting additional body and you're getting more fun into the sound. Earphones shows great dynamics, good emotion representation, female vocals, and aggressive guitars are clean and crisp. Presence area is slightly highlighted, but not too much. It doesn't sound shouty or unpleasant. Imagery stage is above average. It's not huge, but pretty nicely built in width and in depth. So it's not holographic three-dimensional stage, but still instruments are well positioned. They are not super critical for the quality of records, but traditionally better material will give you better results. First example, it's Help by the Beatles, and with white filters you getting nice clarity for guitars, for vocal. I really like balance here. Bass is a bit accented, but still sounds pretty matching the overall track and adding a bit of warmer and analog sounding. And second example, it's Metallica's Until It Sleeps. Also a bit accented bass guitar, but it really matches the sound of the Lord. It matches that bit dirty and groovy sound of Metallica's in 90s, and vocal and guitars percussion sounds pretty pleasant. High frequencies are slightly relaxed and recessed. Even with white filters, they are still not too forward. The resolution and extension are pretty nice. Of course, layering is super basic here, but overtone saturation is nice. But at the same time, amount of energy earphones put in the high frequency area is slightly reduced. So treble is present, but it's not dominating, and it's not playing forward role. For some people, it can be a good plus because sound is not fatiguing and pretty comfortable. For other people, it can be slightly minus because a lot of people like high frequencies. So basically, it's a matter of your preferences here, and you choose based on your preferences. In general, in technical aspects, high frequencies are nice and not sharp. First example for the high frequencies will be Since I've Been Loving You by Led Zeppelin. And usually subjectively, I prefer Led Zeppelin with more high frequencies because I like these airy guitars and Plant's vocal overtones. And all that overtones and nuances are present here, but they are slightly behind the mid frequencies. And after some accommodation, I found this pretty enjoyable, but still a bit not my ideal preference. But yeah, as I said, it's subjective here. And John Coltrane, Part 2 Resolution from one of the greatest albums in the history of jazz, A Love Supreme. Actually, I thought that I will be liking layering and saturation, but in general, thanks to pretty technical mid frequencies, these earphones delivered pretty reasonably realistic representation of this track, not sharp and pretty enjoyable. In terms of pairings, these earphones are pretty sensitive, so something with black background will be a good plus for them. And of course, they pair great with Hidizs' own AP80 Pro Max. Really nice player for those who want to focus on the earphones themselves because it's pretty natural and technical. But of course, you can use many other sources too. Speaking about the conversions, probably main rival of this model is the Hidizs' own MS2 Pro, and the MS2 Pro offers a bit more forward high frequencies, meaning a bit more aggressive and sharp resolution, and while My Lin is more about fun and more relaxed signature. So if you're looking for some good earphones with nice, fun, warmer type of sounding, My Lin is a great option. While they are on sale with discount, it's a nice offer as a second pair in your collection, or as a first if you want such type of signature. You're getting great build quality, nice accessory set, and pretty stylish design. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and of course, have a great day.